How patient are you with others? Hi, I'm Kevin Eikenberry, and I'm here to help you reach your potential as a leader and a human being. Welcome to Remarkable TV and the Remarkable Leadership Podcast. Make sure you hit the subscribe button from wherever you are watching or listening so you don't miss any future episodes. Episodes like this one. Are you ready? Let's get started. This is part of a short series on being patient. Last week I talked about being proactively patient. This week I'm asking you a question. How patient are you with others? Well, if you're like me, your answer is, it depends. Sometimes I'm pretty patient. Other times, not so much. There are probably times when you, like me, when you look back and say, man, I could have been, should have been, would have been more effective if I had been more patient with others. And so as important as this question is, this question for us as a leader is even more important because your patience impacts trust. If people feel that you are impatient with them, their trust in you, your credibility might fade. Your patience impacts engagement. How engaged people feel in their work and in their connection with you can be impacted by our lack of patience or having patience with others. And lastly, your patience impacts your coaching success. I mean, think about that. You want to have a coach that's patient with you, right? Maybe pushes you a little, but is patient with you as you are learning and growing new things. Same with all of those who you coach. So ask yourself this question. What are the conditions that lead you to be less patient? Now, it could be lots of things, but I have 3 suggestions for you. At least they apply to many people, including me. One is, I'm less patient when I'm stressed. So what does your stress tell you about your patience? If you find that when you're more stressed, you're more likely to be impatient, that's something to take note of. Second, your sense of urgency. Are you feeling a sense of urgency and so your voice gets a little faster and you move a little faster and you get a little bit impatient with others because you're really clear about what you need to do? You get the idea. And lastly, just your mood. What does your mood say about your ability to be patient? If your mood is a little bit angry, stressed, as I've already said, does that lead you to be more impatient with others? Now notice that those 3 things, your stress, your sense of urgency, your mood, aren't even about the other person. They're all about us. So if we want to be more patient, we need to focus on ourselves, not others first, which means we need to think about noticing our triggers. What are the things that trigger you? That was my reason for those earlier points. Next, take a deep breath. Now, I've tried to use my tone and rate of voice to help show or make you feel that sense of impatience. So take a deep breath. And next, consider the big picture. Oftentimes, when we get impatient, we're looking at what's right in front of us. We're not looking at the bigger picture to see, okay, how does this fit in? Is this really a big deal? Yes, it may be a disappointment. Maybe we'd like them to move a little faster, make a little more progress, whatever it might look like. But in the big picture, is it as big a deal as we're making it right now? And lastly, is being impatient now worth the negative impacts it might cause? I mean, there are times you may want to create more urgency. There's nothing wrong with that. But even if you need to amp up the urgency, asking these questions will help you communicate your message more clearly. And it might even lead you to granting a little bit more grace in the moment. And that will help you be more patient in the appropriate times with others. Let me close with today's remarkable reminder. Your interpersonal patience with others, is a critical skill to your leadership success. Hope you found this useful. If you did, make sure you come back next week. We're here every week with another episode of Remarkable TV and the Remarkable Leadership Podcast. We'll see you then.